What's up? What's up? What's up? You guys hear me? Check, check, check. God damn. What's up, everybody? Well, that Thursday night football game is a hot pile of Christ, so we're right on schedule tonight. Well, I'm right on schedule tonight. Oh, God, I can't deal with this nonsense again. Love you. No, he's driving this time. Okay, now he says he's ready. Let me bring him on. Let me bring on Slot Titan. That son of a bitch. It'll probably be let's play a game. Predictions. There's gonna be fucking background noise. Well, just getting home, so maybe the TV's not on. Maybe it is. And there's gonna be shit banging around. Just watch. If this guy isn't a shit show, I'll fucking fall out of my chair. I'd be glad to have Joe on. I'll send him an invite. Thanks, Bonsai. Thank you, Shauna. I'll for sure invite Charles. You bet. Yeah, he has to dial in on his AOL connection. Someone asked what kind of beer. You should know what this is by now. It's Jack and Ginger, for Christ. You there? Hello? Nick? I told you guys.
I'm here.
Hello? What's up, Ken?
Motherfucker.
You're frozen, bro. Let's try again. Hang up. Get some fucking internet, for Christ's sake. I can't boot you, because if I boot you, then you won't be able to get back in. Yeah, guys, fucking shit show every week with this guy. Shauna, you just have to come to the U.S. and we'll do some shots. Send Manny and Joe an invite. They might be busy. You're right, Michael. I can't live like this. And then I get frustrated with him and he thinks I'm just being a dick. But it's like, come on, brother. I'm trying to run a fucking professional operation around this goddamn Christ. Are you going to the casino this weekend? No, next weekend, the 23rd. Probably about 6 p.m. my time, which is Mountain. So 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Right around then, we'll be doing some live shit. And it's going to get real up in this bitch. Is that what it is, Holly? It's a Big Brother thing? Okay, let me just message these guys real quick. Hi, Linda. Hold on a second. Are you guys going to have any other guests in the future? Would like to see other? Absolutely. If you haven't figured out yet, on my channel, it's kind of a family affair. I'm good with whatever. People want to come on? Let's do it. You want to plug your channel and chat? Go right ahead. That's how we roll around here. All right, I sent out those invites. Let me actually hit up Charles too. There's Nick. You gonna call me back? Yeah. Just a second. Is that a work shirt? Yes, it is. I got off work not too long ago. It's pretty nice. Breast cancer awareness. You know what's up. We actually have a cousin who's a breast cancer survivor. So happy to donate, buy a shirt. And I'm glad my work lets me wear a breast cancer shirt to work. In that case, I'm 3 subs short. Pimp it. Pimp it. Love to see your mom on. Okay, Shauna. Well, I'll get my mom out to the casino soon. Sooner than later. They're kind of busy right now with the whole move thing. I helped them for 3 days straight over the weekend. I fucked my back up too. Would you relax, Nick? So I got to put up with his shit, but then when it takes me 30 seconds to call, he starts freaking out. This motherfucker can't even copy paste a link into the chat. You see what I got to deal with around here? Cool, Paylines, no problem. You working now?
Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, you dirty bastard. Let's get this show on the road.
You should invite your mom to chat with us sometime.
Yeah.
We could maybe do that. You look like you're trying to pinch one off, bud.
No, I can't see the chat for some reason. It's not showing it.
What did I tell you guys? we were having some wagers about what a shit show it was going to be when you joined, and you did not disappoint. Perfect.
Well,
Right on cue. I said there'd be a bunch of fucking TV noise in the background.
I guess I have to give you, I gotta give you some kind of material. Because without me, you wouldn't fucking be able to say anything else, so that's all right. Or
We have plenty of material going. Now, participate instead of distract. Christ.
oh, I'm trying to get these comments up on my phone there, you dirty bastard. If you'd shut the fuck up.
Now, participate instead of distract. Jesus Christ.
There it is.
By the way, you need to have your volume down on the stream you're watching.
Dude, can you just fucking lay off for once, for Christ? I'm getting my shit set up so I can see everything.
Hold up. I thought you said you were ready.
I'm good.
Well, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to go back and watch this because I predicted everything that would happen, and it's all happened. 100%.
Well, good for you. I predicted that you'd be an asshole, and here we are.
Okay. Well, let's try one thing next week. Let's just move on from this. Next week, let's be prepared. Love you. Thanks. Now, back to comments. Paylines will be listening on the ride home. Well, if you get home, bud, you want to do some slot museum, you can join. I haven't heard back from Manny and Joe. And Joe's at a casino. Son of a bitch.
Well, he can go live from there, can't he? He wouldn't join, though. He's got too bigger fish to fry.
Just depends where he is. What's up, John M? Holly, what do you mean the echo? Oh my God.
Joe predicted it's probably.
No, for real though, something's banging the fuck around in the background. It sounds really loud on our end.
We're feeding the dogs. That's probably what it is.
Okay. Any plans for the weekend? My plans are to work. So, Michael, you say Joe needs to be here to witness. Be here to witness what? Dude, you're on mute. Can you unmute yourself? There you go. Nick's hooker is trying to sneak out the house. Rude. Whose delay is real?
Probably mine. We all know that answer.
Bill always has an echo. Microphone, maybe. I don't know. Okay, well, one said me, one said Nick.
I can't follow that. I'll take breakfast cereals for 200.
Okay, Linda S. says, what happened to football this week? Be more specific, because I'd love to talk about it. Okay, thanks, Holly. I will tell you one thing that happened with football. If you guys are part of the group, you probably saw my post. I took second in some fantasy football thing at my local and won $250 free play. So I'll be throwing down with that next Saturday. I had a little bit of a treat yourself moment. Went ahead and got myself the nicest room I could get at my local. It's a 700 square foot room. Hot tub inside. 2 king beds, which I don't even need because I'll be by myself, but got some free play. Gonna bring out some YouTube money. Just gonna have a nice bankroll and throw down. Gonna do some live streaming, and fuck, it's gonna be a good time.
So how did that work? Did you have to pick a lineup, or did they just randomly pick your account?
Yeah. No, you pick your own lineup. But there's no budget like DraftKings or anything. It's just you just get to pick guys you want from all the teams. And one of my 2 lineups took second. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
I had like some Rams defense on there. Stephon Diggs action.
Yeah, those are good streamers, especially that Rams D.
Thank you, Michael. Treat yourself. What's that from? Someone knows. I don't think Nick will know. I just don't think you watched the show.
Is it always It's Always Sunny? It's typically what the fuck it is.
Oh my God. Rams are your team, Don? Should have a good year. That's right, Michael. Parks and Rec. Good job. Can we talk about the refs from the Seahawks game ejecting the cornerback? Okay. Super lame. Come talk on the Fantasy Football channel about it. Nick, are you going to G2E? The fans want to know.
I am not. I know Bill and I had talked about going this year to G2E, but just a lot of things have come up. We're not going to be able to make that happen. I know I live here, so everyone just expects I should just be there, but I'll be moving here shortly and got a lot of stuff going on outside of that. So not this year, but hopefully next year, Bill and I can have a little Super Slot Brothers meet and greet here.
Yeah, maybe next year. For sure planning on SlotCon, though. Pretty excited about that.
Absolutely.
Brian Sanders is going, and you're going to take care of the boys? Well, who's got more subscribers, Holly? I think that should be who goes. Hey, what's up, Slot Lover? You shady bitch.
I'll try and talk louder, guys. I guess you usually don't have that problem.
Hi there. If all goes well, you'll be there. Oh, I was hoping Slot Lover was going to talk some shit. I guess not. Anyway, so I was thinking maybe from the room I'll do a live chat show from the from the jacuzzi. That might be fun. Have a drink. What the Sam shit's going on? Hey, Busy. Love you too. Yeah, I saw that Madonna announcement. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, I'd rather have a Madonna game than a Britney Spears game. Oh, thank you for asking, Linda. Nobody could. Everyone was busy. Jeremiah is in Houston, so he couldn't get on. Sam had some stuff going on in his life, and then I asked Nick to join me, and he was busy, so I just decided to bag it. We'll be on tomorrow night, though, for sure, and I think we'll probably do like a pre-show on my channel, as per usual. What are you vaping? I'm stuck on whipped berries and creme. That sounds pretty good. Honestly, I don't remember. It's like it's got like a menthol to it. I don't like it. I don't like menthol though. I need to get my peach pit tobacco going again. Yeah, as long as there's plenty of 80s Madonna songs in it, I'm good. I agree. Madonna's a badass. There is so much good music to choose from for that slot machine. So as long as there's some good payouts, I'll definitely give it a whirl.
Oh, shit.
When are you going to have a group pull? Well, I think we're going to try and do one in April when we have our annual trip. For sure. We talked about this last time. Talk about it again. April 5th to the 7th. Does that sound right, Nick?
I think we're off.
All right.
So. And I can find out. No, you're right. April 5th to the 8th. So you
Right. Well,
on the 5th.
Okay.
With a potential.
So, if anyone's going to be in Vegas during that time, or you want to start making plans to be in Vegas that time, we can for sure get some kind of group pull going. I think that'd be funner than shit. Who's giggling like a schoolgirl? That was Nick. Oh my god.
It was funny. So the inside joke, the laugh there was, Bill said, "Yeah, I'll give it a whirl." So obviously you guys don't know my father, but was cheesy ass. I'll give it a whirl. Round robin. That's the shit. Funny to hear Bill say that.
Oh man, that connection was pretty brutal. You started cutting out bad. Wow. Well, it looks like the Bengals are a shit show this year.
Yeah, they are.
They got 9 points in 2 home games. Good God. Very bad. Ever been to Isle Casino in Waterloo, Iowa? No. No, I have not. Hey, Olga, what's up, girl? Why don't you talk about something, Nick? I'm going to go let the group know we're live. Good. excellent. Good.
Oh man. Yeah, we're here. Both of us.
Still doing great. I asked you if you would talk for a minute while I was letting the group know we were live.
Missed that part. Sorry, pal.
Oh, boy.
Ken, I think my favorite is going to be Red Rock. Red Rock Resort Casino. If you've ever been there, it's on the west side of Las Vegas. It's definitely my favorite place to be. How about yourself? I guess the caveat behind that too is my favorite place to be, and it's the place I lose the most. I don't win shit there, it seems. Love that place. The Matrix again.
Yeah, you are on the Matrix again.
Holly, it took over 5 years. Sorry for it.
Red Rock's your favorite, Charles? Really nice slot floor for sure. I've never won anything there, but it's a beautiful property.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to get 7K subs? I guess like 4 years. Started late 2012 and I hit 7K. I don't know, a few months ago, so like 4.5 years. There's a few breaks involved though too. I mean, you could get to 7K way sooner than that. You've seen what some people have been doing lately.
Huh. What's my favorite slot right now? It's kind of hard. I know Bill and I have talked about it quite a bit, but I think it's still a Lightning Link. But I did play The Simpsons for the first time. I really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. Had a lot of action with the bonuses there. Got to see the donut bonus quite a few times. And I thought that was pretty damn fun. Shit, what else? Oh, and I wouldn't say now, but it's something Bill and I always loved. Like, Catch the Big One, too. I just played that last week. So we had a damn best. Was at $830, so of course I went after it. But it's always a fun machine to play.
So I just asked them if they can hear you, and it's no, barely, no, cutting up, kinda, not really. I don't know, man. Have you tried without Wi-Fi, like just using your data?
That's exactly what I'm doing. Exactly what I'm doing, bro.
Boy.
I don't know what the fuck the problem is. Let's see. Let me know if it's better now.
How the hell did you win $11.92 on a 35-cent bet? I need to know because I know that game pretty well. And you can't win those progressives. I guess you could clear the board in theory. Jesus. Oh, that was funny.
Cent.
Okay, now that I believe. That I believe. You must have some wilds and some 10Xs rolling, Carl. Yeah, I got you, Michael. I kind of figured out afterwards. That's pretty cool. Slowpoke won $46K on a $3 bet. Jesus Christ. I'm just kind of a sick, twisted bastard. Sometimes I like pissing people off. I definitely just pissed someone off. Bad symbols on the end, so you didn't even have 5 of a kind wild, just like 4 of a kind wilds stacked a little bit with a 10X in the middle. I hope so. You know what, Olga? It's going to come on Saturday, the 23rd. 1 week from Saturday, we're going to throw down. I'm not even kidding, guys. I got big things planned. And I've set it up so that based on however the gambling goes, I mean, I could make a weekend out of it because I'm off for the whole weekend. So it's either going to be like this. Either we're going to have a sweet live stream on Saturday night, and then I'm going to go up and unwind in the hot tub, maybe watch a pay-per-view, fall asleep. If I'm waking up with some money in my pocket, then I'm going to do some more live streaming on Sunday morning. If I don't, I'm just going to hit the road and come home and watch football in bed. So either way, I got a sweet weekend lined up. But there's definitely plenty of room to gamble. Okay, good. One person saw it. Busy. The rainbow fish is 5,000 at my locals. They've, for some reason in my town, they all these like top progressives start higher. Like Lightning Link resets at 20,000 instead of 10,000. And Catch the Big One 2 resets at 5,000 instead of 1,000. Sounds good. Nick says he can't hear me. Can you guys hear me? Sound check. Maybe watch pay-per-view. Jesus. You guys can all hear me? Okay. Nick, brother. You got to figure that out. Might just have to come back when you freaking move out of the sticks. Oh, that's a good question. Does having them reset higher means the payback is lower? I don't know. I've had pretty good luck on Catch the Big One too, and Lightning Link for that matter. Does that mean anything? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. It's possible as more of the bets have to go to the progressives. Yeah, that logic makes sense. All right. Nick took off. Let me tell you something. And Nick doesn't even watch YouTube anymore. But I'd love it if he would go back and watch this video. I'll get to your question in a second, E-Man. I'd love it if he'd go back and watch this video and see. He gets really defensive and says I'm being a dick, but it's like everything I said would happen happened, like to the T. He comes on, he's not prepared. There's fucking banging around in the background, and it throws me off. Like we had a nice little rhythm going. We were chatting, and then all of a sudden that comes in and it distracts me because I'm like making sure he gets his volume turned down and wondering why there's shit banging around on the counters. And you know what I mean? It's not the end of the world, but like I said, I mean, get live once a week. I want it to seem, semi-professional, like we're not complete fucking idiots. And this is like the third week in a row it's been a shit show with him. So let's just cross our fingers that next week we don't make it the fourth week in a row. It'd be nice if he would go back and watch this through objective eyes and see exactly what happens and what it seems like on the other end. All right, I'll drop it. What did I think of VLR's chat with Casino Man and Jay? I thought it was awesome. I've been friends with Casino Man and Jay for years. We were in, does anyone out there remember Slot Video Creators? Comment if you did. Or if you do. We were in that group for a few years together. Mike's a good guy. I like him. He made some thumbnails for me back in the day. We used to chat. He was telling the truth when he said he would provide, helpful advice to other channels and really he'd look for ways to help bring the other channels up. And anyway, I'm looking forward to his return. He's always been one of my favorites. I think his content's awesome, his product's awesome, and he's an awesome guy. So I thought that was a really cool chat, and I'm glad those two are, hopefully that was just the start of something between those two as well. See you, Ken. Well, Olga, if you ever get bored, you can go back and look at some Slot Video Creators videos. We used to do a monthly challenge in the group where it'd be like $100 in. We'd all play the same machine. It was really fun. I miss it. I mean, things come to an end. Things evolve. Manny kind of came around and started up the YouTube Slot Tournament fan page, and now we've got the Fantasy Slot League going where everyone can get involved. So it all evolved. I wouldn't mind doing like something like a reunion kind of challenge with the group. I think that'd be really fun. But that Facebook group's been dead for a while. I don't think there's been a comment in 2 years. Any slaughters you don't get along with? Super chat to find out. Let me see what you said there, Don. Planning on going live tomorrow, but I'm sorry to hear about your grandfather. Well, my condolences. Just so you know, we've extended it at least another week. I mean, I don't think, as long as Manny doesn't have anything coming up in the very near future, there's no reason not to give everyone a little more time to finish their challenge. So, you know, if you feel like maybe in a couple of weeks you might be able to get out and do it, then I'm sure we can work with that. Yeah, Green Eye Casino Man NJ is a really cool guy. Always keeps it real. I was kind of flattered. He had some nice comments about me yesterday on that stream. So he really liked my live streams from the casino. That made my heart skip a beat a little bit. Oh, Christ. You really went there. Holly, I think I've had beef with approximately one YouTuber. And I'm not trying to stir shit up because honestly, we don't mess with each other anymore. I'm just trying to stay clean. I don't have a problem with anyone really. But I used to not get along with SD guy. And some of that's my fault too. Trust me, I can be an asshole when I want to. I think some of that's his fault too, but he probably wouldn't admit it. But whatever. It's water under the bridge as far as I'm concerned. He can do his thing. I still watch his videos and I comment occasionally. And, you know, I'm sorry things happen the way they did. Sometimes I just speak my mind and I'm a douche. And, you know, I can take my lumps. It is what it is. What's funny is I'm such good friends with some of the people he's such good friends with, like Brent and Diana. Jennifer says, we love your live streams. Thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate that. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, that's good. Keep it neutral. By the way, Holly, thanks for the super chat. Yeah, keep it neutral. I talked about this on maybe last week or maybe the week before. I'm just trying to go about things differently this year, trying to be more positive, trying to get along, like make friends instead of enemies, you know what I mean? And it's good. And I think like the whole community it's funny. Like I just decided that on my own and started reaching out a little bit and nurturing some relationships. And then I think the whole community for the most part's kind of been headed in that same direction. And you can see it. It's good. More collaboration. People are going on each other's live streams and all kinds of stuff. You got Joe, Slot Lover, and Manny are giving away an iPad together. You know what I mean? Just cool stuff like that. Johnson Apollo says SD guy is too foul mouth for my taste. I mean, have you watched my streams? Maybe I'm not quite as bad, but I really can't talk. What's up, Brian? Bahama Mama, thank you. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I love you. Appreciate your constant support of my channel. Did anyone watch the Fantasy Slot League today on YouTube? It was Aline and someone else. I'm sorry, I can't remember. Those girls were freaking hilarious. One of them got out a piece of paper and said, I've got my McGlavenisms, and started saying things that I say on my live streams, like hit the bricks, buddy, and Jack and Ginger. What's up, Miami? What is worse at TI sometimes? I missed that. Wicked Winnings 3? Oh, Samurai's Honor. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I thought that shirt was hilarious. I need to like support myself and go buy a shirt. I'll wear it to the casino. For anyone that doesn't know Robert M., he's a good friend. He does so much in the community that you guys might not even know. Like he does a lot of Diana's intros and thumbnails. He's done all my intros. So when you see the little 10-second or so intro on the beginning of one of my videos, Robert did it. He's done some thumbnails for me. And when he saw that comment, if you didn't see it, go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/McLaven. Someone commented on one of my videos about my detergent gambling problem. And it just took on a life of its own within minutes. And just click on the link Bonsai dropped. Go check it out. Krista Lee, new subscriber here. What's up from Boston? What's up? Born and raised in Mass, girl. Pittsfield, Massachusetts. And then anyway, so he made a little thumbnail of a take on like Tide, and then Bonsai said that should be your shirt, and I said you're right. So we made a shirt, and I think it's funny. All right, Bonsai, thanks for stopping by, brother. Maria says, what casinos in Vegas do you recommend for gambling? I'm just really fond of Venetian and Palazzo. Really fond. I love the atmosphere there. I love the slot selection, the layout, everything. I just feel like I'm at home when I'm at the Venetian, especially. But also Palazzo. It's like home one and home two. I've had fun at the Wynn has a nice slot floor, I think. Lots of good variety. Lots of stuff in different denoms too. Also, Cosmo's got a great slot floor. I just haven't played there enough. It's one of those things where you go to Vegas and you've got your bankroll, and sometimes it's hard to just like, you know what I mean? Like you come down off the elevator and you just start playing at the Venetian, and then all of a sudden it's dinner time. And you've blasted through like 3/4 of your bankroll for the day. It's hard to make it over. Like, oh, let's go check out Cosmo. I should bounce around a little more, but there's times where we've been out there and I haven't even left Venetian for the whole day. Olga, will I play Gold Bonanza for you? My locals don't have Gold Bonanza, or I would. I played it at the Wynn and it took like $300 from me without a bonus. It was really brutal. Which just means I'm aching to give it another shot. Your faves in Vegas, Cosmo, Binions. So you like a lot of the downtown stuff, Michael. I'm not a big fan. Maybe I'll try it again, but we did a couple of nights downtown last trip, and I just didn't like it as much. Has anyone seen Jackpot After Dark's JFK parody video? No. I haven't, but I'll watch it. Yes, Olga, it was the piggy version. Next time I play, I'm going to do the roulette version. I think now it was early on. Now that I have more information, I think the roulette version is actually better. Truthfully, I like the potential on that one, so I'm going to give it a try. Try Zorro or Mighty Cash. I've seen them on YouTube. I just don't have them at my local. You guys got to understand, my locals, we don't get a lot of new stuff. It's really crazy when I see new stuff in my casino. It's like, what the fuck's going on here? Brian hit a jackpot on Gold Bonanza. You son of a bitch. Charles says, I want to punch that gold bar in his nose. That's fucking hilarious. I do too. I just want to hear from him once. I just want to see him come out once. Ooh. I did see the big crackpot video. That was funny. He really sounded like him at times. A $70 mini on Gold Bonanza. That is pretty crazy. Thanks for stopping by, Jen. We'll see you later. Yeah, that's lame. I mean, honestly, I don't care. You guys send super chats. That's awesome. I love you for it. If you don't, that's cool. But how come iPhone doesn't have it? That's so stupid. I mean, iPhone is like half of the market share. So basically 50% of the people roughly can't even send a super chat if they want to. Get your shit together. Been pimping since been pimping. I know iPhone is not owned by Google, but if they host the YouTube app, then you should have all the functionality of the YouTube app. That's just silly. You're right, because it's my understanding, like, doesn't iPhone, like, not even have ads when you watch YouTube videos? Well, I agree. I mean, you get pretty passionate people, Brian, but I've been Android for years now. I have no interest in going to an iPhone. I basically upgrade my Samsung every 1 to 2 years, and I love it. I've like never been disappointed with my phone. There are YouTube ads. I've had people tell me before, and that was like, to be fair, like a year and a half ago, so maybe something changed. Like D Proxima was actually the one that used to brag all the time, like, I don't have to watch ads on my iPhone. It's funny though, but people that have iPhone, they're passionate about it. My daughter's had an iPhone for years, and she would never go to a Samsung, ever. But then me and her mother have been on Samsung, and we have no interest in iPhone. So there you go. No super chats and no flash. Yeah, what the fuck? Slowpoke says, what's everyone's thoughts on YouTube Red? I mean, I don't have YouTube Red, but it's funny. I actually see when I look at my analytics every month, I get some YouTube Red income. So, I mean, that's cool. People that just pay for YouTube Red and don't want ads and stuff, I get a little cut when they watch my videos. Yeah, Becca, I know. I'm totally dating myself. My daughter is 17 years old. She has a job and her own car. So, figure out how old I am. Okay, Dawn. Well, whatever you have to do. It's a tough time for all of you, so. But if you make it, then that'd be cool. Yeah, STL, I saw that too. That's funny shit. You could buy the entire Cracker Barrel menu for less than the cost of the iPhone X. That's right, Olga. I've probably said it before, so. 37. Thank you, Becca. Appreciate that. Almost have an adult in the house. I almost have an adult out of the house. You know what I'm saying? Nick, 35. Close. He is, well, he was born in 84, so he'll be turning 33 in December. So he's 32 years old. Our other brother's 30, and the youngest one just turned 21. Can I guess how old you are, Holly? 27. Thank you, May. That's very kind of you. Hopefully you mean I look younger than I am and not older. New phone, who dis? Yeah, I was close. That's right, Jackpots. There's a lot of us. My mom had 4 sons, and then her first grandchild was a female, a granddaughter, and then her second grandchild is a granddaughter. So she had all sons, and then all of her sons are having daughters. Go figure. Maria, you have 4 grandkids? I'm looking at your picture. Do I don't want to guess? I'm going to say 43. Oh, of course, the slot machine. So you shut your shit off last night, and then it went haywire. Hit the grand on the Wonder 4 along with 7K hit on Dime Wild Horse. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, Maria, that's a little older than I would have guessed. Yeah, Ogle's right. You definitely look like you're in your 30s. You think the phone is cursed? I used to think that. Sometimes it can feel that way, like you're recording, nothing happens, and then you put your phone away. I mean, it happens at like every single one of us. You finally put your phone down because you just have so much shit footage, and then you leave your phone in your pocket for one bonus and you hit something. Happens all the time. But I think it's just kind of a coinkydink. Hey boy, pissed someone off tonight. Yeah, Paylines, you always catch your hand pays after the fact. You and Blue Heart, man. That guy's caught a ridiculous amount of good shit after the fact. Yeah, or security is lurking next to you. That's one thing that Casino Man and Jay said last night. There's a lot of truth to that. Once you get talked to the first time, then they're looking for you. And then it's just time to go to a different casino or go home, depending on how your night's going. Thank you, Linda. You're so kind. Both Bill and Joe look younger than you say you are. Has Joe said how old he is? Because I'm curious. I've never asked because that's not polite, but if he has said it before, I missed it. That's right, E-Man. You might get scrutinized for not recording the whole time. It happens. 32. That seems about right. Slot Machine says, I noticed I get caught more when I'm talking if I have my phone up and I'm silent. You know what? Like, it kind of works the opposite for me. And it sounds crazy, but if you kind of act like you fucking own the place and you're just like holding your phone up and talking, and like, I used to be really like this, you know what I mean? Secretive and just hold it close to my body and, you know, not. And now when I do my live stream, I'm just like, fucking, what's up? You know what I mean? Vaping, fucking drinking. Yeah, talking. Guys are walking to and fro. And they kind of don't give a shit because you're not acting conspicuous. There's only one guy at my local that fucking, he'll go after it. Good night, Don. Brian, how old are you? 49, I'd say. I'm fucking around. Another thing I've been doing lately, I was just fucking with you, Brian. Another thing I'll do lately is I'll see if I can show you guys. It might be kind of hard, actually. But like, I'll have my Facebook Messenger open, like while I'm doing my live stream, and just have like a conversation. And you guys know, like, when you backspace out of your conversation, it'll put like a little bubble off to the side, and then I'll just kind of keep that bubble hovering. And when someone comes around, I haven't really had any issues yet, but like if someone comes around, I can hurry and just click that bubble, and it'll pop open the conversation. And then I can be like, no, I'm not recording. I'm just talking to my friend here. And then as soon as I leave, you just press the back arrow again. It'll shrink it down to that little bubble. But I'll just keep it right where I can press it quick. If I notice someone's like looking at what the hell I'm doing, I'll just open that up. So I try and have one of those things going. Is anyone proud to be in their 40s? I'm scared to be in my 40s. I hope they're as good as everyone says they are. Because my late 30s have been rough. I'm like really starting to feel older. It snuck up on me too. My 20s were fine. My early 30s were fine. I mean, yeah, start losing some hair. You get a few extra pounds in the belly, but felt good. And it just fucking snuck up on me. All of a sudden, I'm like 35 years old, and it's like, Jesus, I'm 50. That's how I feel some days anyway. That's why I quit smoking. That's why I started eating better. That's why I stopped drinking energy drinks. See if I can reverse that process a little bit. Oh, you never had kids, Becca? Good for you. I can see how that could definitely add some years to your youth. Yeah, you're right, Michael. Those energy drinks will mess you up. And I drank them like nonstop for like 10 years. Luckily, I think I quit before they caused me any real problems. Now I drink green tea and water almost exclusively. Unless I get myself a Jack and Ginger, of course. Yeah, Carl, soda's poison. I try not to drink that shit at all. No, I'm not going to G2E this year. I got some other stuff going on. I think we're going to Vegas, though, in November for my anniversary. And then that'll probably be it until April when me and Nick do our annual boys trip. Maya will be there as well, so that'll be fun. And then SLOTCon in August. So I think I got 3 trips on the horizon for the next year. Yeah, Olga, you know where I'm coming from. That whole age thing, it happens so fast. You know, the funny thing is, I remember thinking, like, that's not going to happen to me. I'm not going to be one of those people like bitches about being tired. I mean, I used to literally say, just like 3-4 years ago, just like, I'll sleep when I'm dead. You know, I don't care if I can go to bed at 2 in the morning, get up at 6, you go to work all day, you're doing shit after work and just not being tired. It just happens to me so fast where it's like, oh, actually, you're not 22 anymore, dude. And I struggle with it a little bit, trying to like come to peace with it. You woke up one day and you were over 50. It happens. They say time speeds up the older you get, and I think that's true. You know what fucks with me a lot is like, you guys are all on Facebook. You know, time hop, when like Facebook will pop up and tell you, it'll show you something that you posted, like, and sometimes it'll be something from 3 or 4 years ago, and you're just like, holy shit! Like, you can remember, like, you posted it a year earlier, and it's like 3 years old. You're like, how the fuck did 3 years go by already? Yep, live it while we're here. That's right. Delana, you're 70 and you're messing around with us slaughters? That's amazing. That's right, Holly. I'm a fellow Gemini. June 1st is my birthday. Yeah, I think if I can live till I'm 70 without any major issues, then that's a pretty good life. And anything else is just cherry on top. You know what I mean? My parents are like in their early 60s, and so far, you know, they're still healthy. They're still kicking. They've still got a lot of gas in the tank, so good genes for sure. So I got that on my side. I mean, besides the whole hair thing, got some good genes. Well, good, Delina. I'm glad we all keep you young at heart. I love it. This stream has more likes than it does viewers. I mean, some people came in, clicked like, and then we're like, peace. Hey, Dixie Chick, what's going on? How you doing tonight? I love that. I love that handle. 70 and spinning. Fuck yeah. You know what, Green-Eyed? I feel the same way. This summer took about 5 minutes to go by. I mean, we're halfway through September already. Jesus. And I feel like Nick was just here visiting me for my birthday, and we did a fun live stream from the casino, and that was the beginning of June. So, Jesus. Thank you so much, Tar, for the super chat. Love it when you stop by. Thank you for your constant support. And Texas Slaughter, thank you very much. says dope channel. I give you no ammunition for a parody of me. That's probably good. I'm sure you can find something though. Yes, green-eyed, it is insane. And I do as well hope the winter goes quickly. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the snow. I don't like driving in it. I don't like being cold. The only kind of cold I like is when you turn your air conditioner down a little too much and you got to pull that blanket over you in bed. Michelle, Nick was on here for a minute, but of course his internet wasn't working or whatever. Total shit show. He took off. Joe was at the casino. Manny said he was not home, and Paylines has a standing invitation too, so if he gets home anytime soon, maybe we can see some slots. Except for the vape in Christ. An SD guy parody would be easy. He has a lot of material. He's a character for sure. Am I subscribed to you, STL? I wasn't, but I am now. We're family around here. If anyone wants to ask for some subs, feel free. You're going to use little toothpicks to prop your eyelids open? Yeah, bro, I'll go check out your JFK parody for sure. I wasn't subscribed to you either. I got to get with it. There's so many new channels. You know how we roll around here. One big happy family. I'll sub to all you guys. You support me. And you're always welcome to drop your channel links in the comments. Totally fine with that. Close to 1,000 subs. Is anyone not subscribed to Dixie Chicks in the chat? Go subscribe. Oh, I'm already subscribed to you, Holly. Paylines. When are you going to be home? And where the hell is Super Team? I'm getting excited. Olga, I'm subscribed, baby. There you go. It won't let you put URL links in here. It lets me. Yeah, he did say he had a few things to do, but that doesn't cure my impatience. Slot machine needs some love. And by the way, everyone, you can just click on their names right there in the chat. They don't need to actually post their link. I'm already subscribed to you, Slot Machine. We're good. Oh, you can only put links if you're a mod? Well, there you go. But like I said, you should be able to click on their little thumb next to their name and go right to their channel and sub. That reminds me, I gotta check something out while I'm on with you guys. Just bear with me for a minute. Oh, that's annoying. Don't worry, Charles. I'm going to donate to your GoFundMe, but I was hoping I could just use PayPal. I don't have my wallet on me, so I don't have a card. So I'll just have to come back and do it later. But I figure since you're going to give me an exclusive with Super Team, the least I can do is donate to the Slot Museum. Look at that. Look at that big, happy family. Everyone's subbing to each other. Slowpoke Slots. I wasn't subscribed to you either. Sorry. Sub to you now. We're all getting into bed with one another. I need a shower. That's hilarious. I wonder if Casino Man NJ is lurking. Probably not. He's probably more into the casino stuff. But it's funny. He never comments on my live streams. Only my videos occasionally, since he's been on his hiatus. And yesterday on VLR's chat, he said some nice things about my live streams from the casino, and like they were talking about dancing drums, and he's like, "Oh yeah, Bill had a nice hit on that." So like he watches, but he stays totally on the low. One thing I want all you guys to do is set your calendars. Next Saturday, the 23rd, about 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Shit's going to go down on my channel. Maddie's going to be in Vegas. I asked him if he had any specific times that he was planning on streaming. He said no, like he's going to do something Saturday morning sometime. So hopefully, but you know how Vegas goes. You get drinking and gambling, and he might just decide to pull the phone out. But hopefully he doesn't do it during that time frame, because I'm hoping to go live for a couple hours. And then maybe when I get done, if he wants to go live, I'll go watch him from the hot tub I've got in my room. I know I already talked about it, but I'm super excited. Treat yourself moment. I hit that 250 free play on a fantasy football thing at my local. So I get that in addition to my usual free play, and then just, whatever cash I bring. I'll be locked and loaded, ready to go. So I thought, why not get a fucking... It only cost me like a few comp dollars just to upgrade to their nicest room as opposed to just their normal room that I get for free. And it's like, for this town, it's ridiculous. Like, it's nothing special like in Vegas, really, but in Wendover, it's like 700 square feet, 2 kings, a sitting area, a bar, huge bathroom with a steam shower, and there's a freaking hot tub right in the middle of the room. So I'm going to treat myself. And then hopefully I hang on to some of my money and can wake up and do some more live streaming in the morning after breakfast. Okay, Paylines, I'm going to throw this out there right now. If you ever get Clue, we need to do that on my channel, bro. I freaking love Clue. I think it's one of the most perfect slots ever made. And it is a tragedy and a travesty that it was so short-lived on slot floors. So if you get your hands on it, let's go live on this channel right here, brother. Delina, will I go live in the hot tub? You never know what'll happen. Manny just said I better make sure I get a tan first, so I don't blind him like Charles when he took his shirt off. Yeah, Press Your Luck big event was really awesome. They had it at Palazzo forever. We used to play it like as a group, like me, Nick, and Jason and Dez would try and sit there all the time. Monopoly big event is cool, but I liked Monopoly bigger event. So, I mean, if you guys played bigger event, that one was way more fun, I thought. It had some cool features. One of the coolest... I can't believe I don't have a video of this. It sucks so bad. So one night, like, I don't know, maybe 4 years ago, me and Nick are in Vegas. We're actually with my parents. It was like a little family type trip. And we were at New York, and we got some pizza. And yeah, all good. That's true. We got some pizza, and we came out, and right against this wall, there was, by Aristocrat, it was Crazy Taxi, and it was like a community type game. It was so fucking cool. It disappeared shortly after, but I'll tell you, like, we were kind of, low rollers back then. All three of us put a 20 in this machine. And we're betting 80 cents. It was like bets were like 40, 80, up to $2. We're betting 80 cents. And we got this community bonus, and it was super fun. And I probably couldn't do it justice by trying to explain it, but like there was a giant board, and the reels would spin, and if certain symbols landed on the last reel, then like you could get extra spins, and then you could get a certain symbol that would raise your like progressive level. And then just like other community games, there was like a multiplier. And I think we had like a 4 and 8 times multiplier. And we hit like the progressive level, the second to highest one. I'm going to say we had a 4 times multiplier probably, because it was like $180 or something times 4. So we all 3 of us got paid over $700 with our multiplier on this freaking community event. And if we would have gotten one more symbol, I don't remember what it was exactly, like a tire or something on the last spin, then it would have been a hand pay locked up across for all 3 of us for like $2,000. Because the next level was like 500 and change. But oh, it was so fun. We had such a fun time. We played it a little more, and then the next time we went back, it was gone. Still have Crazy Taxi at your local 5-cent denom. It's the community one. Same thing I'm thinking of. Yeah, post it, Michael. You're a mod. Jackpots After Dark. So it's the community Crazy Taxi that I'm talking about. You're thinking Wild Taxi. No, it was Crazy Taxi, as in like the video game Crazy Taxi. And like each terminal had like, I think had like you were a certain character, like a driver or whatever. Totally cool game. Totally underrated. Like I'd never even heard of it before. We just came walking around the corner and was like, oh, that looks cool. Let's play it. Had like the greatest first experience on it. And then never got a chance to play it again. Does anyone remember what the machine that had a little dog that would go around a board was called? I don't. Crazy Taxi Fare for All. If anyone ever sees that anywhere, I want to know about it. That's one of those games like I would consider traveling for, because it was so fun. And you got to have a group. Like that was part of the fun of it. That was like a community game done right. Like the community, the event, it wasn't like some of the ones on Monopoly and shit are their shit and they don't pay anyone or anything, and it's just a disappointment. This was like so perfect because everyone was sharing the same board, and like you could see how you were winning money, and you were like, you knew what to root for, and like the fact that it actually paid everyone, and we were only betting 80 cents too. Like it wasn't like, you know, the 3 Reel Wizard of Oz where you have to bet $4 to try and get a decent multiplier, and then so many perfect, like I'm just telling, like that was one of the best community games I've ever seen, and I would like to see more of that. Yeah, that makes sense, Michael. It's a licensing issue. Like I said, it wasn't like based on the video game, so I'm sure it cost some money, and it was huge. A big old four terminal community game. You're right, you man. It does suck. Licensed games have to go to the wayside. It's getting harder and harder to find a Princess Bride, even though that's an amazing game. My local finally lost theirs. They hung on to it for quite a while. But I recommend that to anyone. If you're ever like with a group or a friend or two or some family members, and you have the chance to sit down and play a community game, no matter what it is, just do it, because it is like, it really enhances your experience when you're all invested in the same result and you can all like win and lose together. Of course, the base game wasn't connected. Like, I could have gotten a bonus round on my base game that wouldn't have affected anyone. But once that community game kicked in, and at an 80-cent bet, like an affordable bet, and you can actually win some real good money, there's no feeling like it. A lot of the community games have gotten pulled due to some weird IGT patent infringement. That sucks. All right, guys, let's get our last questions and comments in, because I think I have about 5 minutes left in me. Doggy Cash, huh? Okay, well, you guys are all on the lookout for me. If for some reason you see Crazy Taxi Fair for All, let me know. If you see Monopoly Bigger Event, not Big Event, but Bigger Event, let me know. And then finally, I guess what's it called? Why am I forgetting the name of it? The Whammy game. Brain fart, but the one with the whammies, that community one was pretty fun too. I had some good wins on that. And that had the potential to pay the whole group pretty well. Press your luck, that's right, thank you. That was at Palazzo for years. We never had any huge wins on it, but it was pretty good about giving community bonuses. And you could definitely see the potential. Yeah, the standalone's okay, but the community was way different and what I was really interested in. Thank you, Olga. Get late. You're doing a good job, Bill. Keep pushing Nick for me. You know what? You guys push Nick. He frustrates me, and then he gets pissed off and calls me an asshole when I get frustrated. I think you guys have seen it 3 weeks in a row. So he slept through most of the episode 3 weeks ago. Then the last episode, he showed up late because he was getting booty. And it was a fucking hot mess when he came on. And then tonight, I knew he was going to be a little late. That was fine. But again, it's a fucking hot mess when he gets on. He's got his volume turned up, so there's fucking, I'm hearing myself through my goddamn earbuds. And there's fucking shit banging around on the counters and fucking, I'm trying to see the chat. I can't. It's just like, dude, come on now. So you guys push him. You can go comment on his videos. Tell him to get his shit together. Tell him you want to see him on the chat every Thursday, but you want him to have his shit together. Oh, yeah, E-Man, there's nothing to work at. We're good. We're good. Be that big brother and get him straight. We'll see if my other brother will come on and join. He's a fun dude. Maybe I can get him next week. What's up, PMT? Thanks for joining, brother. Just got to Niagara. You going live? You'll live stream after done. Cool. Get some evening entertainment. Younger, Teti. I'm the oldest. Let's get that Walking Dead 2 grand. For Christ, PMT. Play something new this time, please. I'm so tired of Walking Dead. I hate that slot. Let me just wrap up, tell you guys. So tomorrow night, I'm going to try and go live for a little bit with my boys from our fantasy football channel. I want to introduce you to our other friend, Sam, and I'll have Maya on again. They're good dudes, and they got their shit together, too, so that's cool. Won't have any technical difficulties. And we'll probably do that for about half an hour, and then if anyone wants to come over and join on the fantasy chat, you're all welcome to. Setting up at Great Eagle Returns. Money. Fucking love Great Eagle Returns. Can't pay that shit. Fantasy channel name is Fantasy Football After Dark. Here, I'll link it real quick. How's that sound? No, it's not After Dark. I was looking at Jackpots After Dark when I said that. It's Fantasy Football, not suitable for work. Let me throw the link in. But hopefully I'll see most of you guys live tomorrow night. No problem, Paylines. Next Thursday night for sure. We'll try and chat. We'll try and chat offline and plan something. I know not everyone can just get on at the drop of a hat. All right, guys. Thanks, everyone, for joining. Thanks to the mods. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for the comments. And just thanks in general for all your support. I appreciate it. I wouldn't do it without you guys. And I'll continue to do it as long as you all hang out. So, love you. See you tomorrow night. Take care.